Danyetta, I can't thank you enough for all that you've done for this show, all that you've done for me as one of my dear friends. And here you are in Reinvention Daily. Everyone's favorite question, as you know, what is one thing you've had to reinvent right now?
Right. Well, first of all, Andrew, I want to thank you for trusting me with this show that has become kind of your baby. So thank you for trusting me with it. And also, it's interesting being on this side of the camera for once, but I'm excited to be a part of the show. And I would have to say that, like most people, I'm sure I've had to reinvent a lot of things. But I think one thing I've realized recently that I've had to reinvent is how I look at change. And I would say, even a year ago, I used to think that change was something that I brought upon myself. I moved out to San Diego from Idaho on my own. That was my own doing, my own choice. Whether ever I wanted to change careers or just anything, I thought it was all kind of from me. And then this year, when COVID hit, it was completely out of my control. Change was kind of thrust upon me, and it was something that I had no say in at all. And I've kind of had to learn that it still is change, and it still is something that I can take and manifest in my own way, something that I can see, something that's happening to me that maybe I didn't want to happen in the first place, but I can take the good parts out of that and find the good in that and find ways to reinvent and to get creative.
Change is something that comes at us all the time. And we have to be willing to embrace that change with open arms. It's something that we have to choose. I know change chooses us, but we have to make the choice back and embrace the change. And I love how you've really focused on that with everything that's happened over the last several months, with even before that, with you coming out here to California from Boise. And it's been a powerful thing to see you embrace that change. And it's inspiring all around. And I think everybody has had to do that in some way, shape, or form. And again, I applaud you for that. And it means the world to hear that from you. And it leads us to our next question, Danyetta, is, what's the conversation that you want to start as we move forward?
There's so many conversations we could start, but I think for me, it always just comes down to emotion. I am just such a emotion homer, as we would say. I especially now, I think we really need to focus in on what we're feeling and be okay with whatever it is that is happening. And whether that be something, if you're frustrated about something, that's okay. If you're angry or anxious or nervous, especially in these times, that is okay to feel that way. You just have to find a way to kind of take it in and move past it. And then on the other side of that, if you're feeling happy about something, that is so good, and you should feel that way. Especially now, we really need to be celebrating the things that we can. And I think one of the most important things about that too is if you are feeling happy, don't feel guilty for feeling that way.